Okay, so this is part 2 of the reveal video of the art challenge for Valentine's Day, and we are picking up right where I left off, which is this little piece here for SJM. I'm not sure what SJM stands for, but she always comments on my drawings, and or she or he, I don't know. And they requested maybe my OC Lily on a blind date for Valentine's Day. And then I started thinking, oh, this is like an interesting character. Very into her own thing. Not the kind of person that does what everyone wants her to, obviously, but from her clothes and her hair, she's like her own little woman in her own little style. Doesn't care what no one thinks. And this is what I did for her. I thought this was super interesting and cute. She doesn't know what a blind date is, so she puts a blindfold. I'm so nervous. I hope I'm doing this right. Hi, I'm Lily. Hi, I'm over here. They call me Gabe. Listen, how about we skip the blind part of this date, huh? What do you think? He's like being super cool, even though he knows that this is not how you do it. He's trying to not embarrass her because, as you can see, I like her already. He likes her style, which is super her own thing. And by the way, SJM, sorry, this from now on can be your character, Mr. Gabe over here, if you want him. If not, that's fine. But if you do want him, he's yours. He can be... It is really pouring outside, Jesus. He can be her boyfriend or her friend, whatever. He's yours as far as I'm concerned. And he's like a cool guy. He likes rock and roll. He's into peace and love. And he's a really laid back guy. And yeah. There you go. I think he's the kind of guy that would be perfect for her because he's like chill. And there you go. I hope you liked it. Super fun drawing this crazy character with all these colors and her very unique look. I liked her. Very cool character. And yeah, there you go. Now moving on to the next one. Scubo. Scubo asked me to make these two guys kissing. Scubo, my boy. I'm thinking of a kissing scene. You can draw Stitch and Maris. This is Stitch and this is Maris. Stitch here, Maris here. Kissing. Oh, and give me and Q, Lazy Q, something unexpected. Oh, I forgot about this part. Wish you luck. Thank you, Scubo. I did not draw you guys in the background, but I did draw these two kissing. Now, I was a little worried because it's kind of hard to tell what the skin color is on these drawings because the lighting that of this room where you took this photo is very yellow. And I think he's like kind of a black guy, and maybe he's a black guy, maybe he's not, I don't know, but I tried my best to get the colors right. I hope I got him right. And I made what's his name again? Stitch. I made him like a muscular kind of guy because he seems like, yeah, you don't mess with me, I'm my own man, blah blah blah. So I made him more of a confident kind of guy. And then Maris, he looks like a cuter kind of a guy. So he's like shy or maybe something like that. So I made him more slender. And then they are kissing. Very cute. Little couple. I don't know if they're a couple or not. But anyway, there you go. I hope I got the colors right. If I didn't, please tell me and I'll fix it. And yeah, there you go. It's Stitch and Maris kissing in a Valentine's kiss. There you go. I hope you liked it. Sorry for all the questions I asked you before I drew this. I just wanted to be sure that I got the request right. And yeah, there you go. Another couple kissing. Although not all of them are kissing, from what I can tell. Yeah, actually, I think they're the only ones that are kissing, other than the one that's kissing the puppet. Us versus the world. Oh, well, this one is for my wife, and I'm gonna leave this one for last. My wife is a very curious person, and when she has to wait to see what's what, she gets very angry at me for making her wait. But I'm gonna make her wait. And so we move on to Sneaky GI. Man, I love this character so much. He looks like such a suave, cool, badass kind of a guy. Not sure how he knows, because he says that he knows Fayfire, which is the bard in a medieval setting. Not sure how this guy fits in with a medieval setting, but well, my fire Ganazi sorcerer Virbran saw how Fayfire was carousing with other girls. Not sure how you say this word. Not sure what this word means. It must be like messing around with other girls. Poor Naja what will she do? Don't worry about Naja. She's a grown woman. She knows how to deal with this kind of thing. Perhaps he could find a way to cheer her up after his friend's hideous betrayal. Oh, the betrayal of Fayfire. And then, what's his name? Virbran steps in to cheer Naja up. Virbran is a friend of Faye's, and he knows all too well about his escapades, silly bard. So he's moving on. And this is the drawing that I did of him. Super suave, cool guy coming in to cheer poor Naja up, and Fayfire is here in the corner with his eyes crying and his heart broken. But I told you, Naja is no little girl, my friend. She's stealing you. Look down. She's stealing your pouch of money, of coins, as you think you're being so suave. And I'm sorry to have to do this to you, but Naja is a treacherous little girl. Yeah, so she's pretending to be all like in love with you. And sorry, but you lost 10 coins, 10 gold coins in this little image. And yeah, the legend, how do you say, the story, anyway, the story goes on with these guys. Naja is messing around with these guys, and sometimes she has fun, sometimes they have fun, sometimes they cry. And yeah, I'm sure this is not the end of this story. I'm really sure of that, because this guy doesn't look like the guy you mess around with. I think he's gonna get back at her. Yeah, she's in trouble. She doesn't even know it. Look at her face. She thinks she's getting away with it. We'll see in the next episode of Fayfire, Naja, and Virbran. We should give a name to these little stories, like The Adventures of the Corrupt or something like that. Anyway, hope you like it, Sneaky GI. You have some amazing characters. I gotta tell you, the Paladin robot guy was amazing, and this Virbran guy is like, oh man, I can only imagine him using his powers. And he's a fire genasi. I don't know what that means, but sorcerer, yeah, he must be a powerful guy. He doesn't look like a guy you mess around with. But anyway, that is what I have for you guys. This time around, I'm sure there will be more of this. And yeah, there you have it. Now, moving on to the last one. My wife's request. Finally. I know what I want, she said, innocently. This year is our 22nd anniversary. Holy shit. Yeah, it is, isn't it? So I want a drawing that would encompass the 22 best memories you have of our time together. No porn allowed. Oh, she's always a party pooper. She doesn't let me draw my porn. As if I draw a whole bunch of porn. I draw not safe for work stuff, which is not the same as porn necessarily, right? Anyway, so no porn allowed, and I got to thinking, what could I draw that would represent? Well, she asked me to draw the 22 best memories, but dude, how do I draw 22 best memories in this little space? So I said, you know what, I'm gonna draw one thing that reminds me of the 22 years that we've spent together, and this is what I came up with. Sunda and Alex versus the world. This is what it feels like. Us together, fighting the world as the world throws all kind of shit our way. And yeah, that is shit. This is supposed to look like the poop emoji because this is what we've been dealing with. And we're doing okay, I think, actually, all things considered. And this little Valentine's heart with a crown is actually a buff. Because of our love, we get this buff. Love bond buff. Oh, that's a tongue twister right there. 100% endurance versus daily tasks. That is the buff that we get for being together, and it's why we are still fighting our way through this wicked world. And the world is over here like, you guys, take all this shit, you numbskulls. And we're like, we take it and we fight it. And here I am as a little warrior, even though I usually like to draw myself as a mage. This time around I needed a shield to protect myself from all this shit that the world's throwing at us. And my wife here, she's the damage dealer. She's shooting at the world. Hopefully we leave a mark on the world. And yeah, there you go. This is what I think when I think of us together for 22 years. Holy crap, that's like 2 decades and 2 years. We are getting so old. And yeah, there you go. That's us against the world. And this is the last drawing I did. And yeah, I hope she likes it. Because that's how I feel. I feel like we stand together with this super awesome buff because of our love. And there you go. So let me just see one thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, so I did 14. I was wondering if I did 14 or 15. Apparently I did 14. And there you go. So that, as they say, is that. And I hope you all guys all enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the drawings. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week for the next Alex's Art Challenge. Next week will be a normal challenge, I think, because there is nothing coming up. Or maybe there is, I don't know, I have to check. But yeah, that was our Valentine's Day edition Art Challenge. Thank you all for watching, and yeah, bye-bye.